We began tonight with the fires burning in parts of eastern Carolina.
One fire just steps away from homes is the Crown Point fire in Onslow County. It's been burning for more than 24 hours and broke containment just before noon today.
We have team coverage there right now. News 12's Elena Laster has the latest update on efforts to contain the fire in that Hubert neighborhood. Biljana Garland is covering that same fire from a different angle and the support firefighters are receiving tonight.
And Chris Young spoke to officials about the impact the smoke is having on air quality. Chief Meteorologist Donnie Cox is keeping an eye on the weather aspects of these fires, but we begin our coverage tonight with Elena in Hubert.
As you can see, Tyler, there's still smoke in the air, and earlier this morning that fire did spread up to 75 acres, but at this time it is now 100% contained. Planes, helicopters, fire trucks, and more are helping to contain the woods fire in Hubert.
They do have a line around the perimeter of the fire. They'll continue to expand that line, make it wider, to increase the survivability of that line.
Fire trucks and more are helping to contain the woods fire in Hubert. That was Bradley Kinlaw, the Onslow County Emergency Services Director. And as of Wednesday afternoon, the fire is 100% contained.
And we'll keep all these fire resources here. We're going to be monitoring closely the lines with the Forest Service personnel.
There's been no order to evacuate homes in the area. However, the fire in some cases has come to backyards. That's the case for Hubert resident Casey Burke.
They've been fighting the fire with fire hoses, but now, like you mentioned, they just started this back burn, and hopefully it'll help put this fire out.
Back burns are patches of controlled burns that North Carolina Forest Service representative Hannah Thompson Welch says helps contain the spread.
And what that does is it reduces the fuel continuity horizontally across the surface. It won't allow the fire to burn back through that area.
With over 85 officials on scene and apparatuses taking on the fire from the sky and the ground here, they were able to contain the fire. But it's not over yet, and there's still something you can do to help prevent the spread.
Watch for things. If you see something, say something, call 911. If you see anything immediately adjacent to your home or your neighbor's home.
Well, as you can see, the smoke has started to clear up here, but just a second ago we noticed a flame behind us here. We're right off that Inverness Drive area. I'm not sure if you can get a clear image of it, but there is still some flames back there. So like I said, that fire is 100% contained, but it is not over yet. There's still that heavy smoke taking over the air. So make sure if you're traveling or being outside today, you're being cautious and being careful, especially with that low visibility. Live in Hubert, I'm Elena Laster, News 12.